All right. Hello, 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 everybody. It is a one camera kind of day. So I'm having issues with my phone. I can't get it to connect. So I decided let's do the desktop and let's make sure, hopefully, that I have audio. If if you're here watching live, if you could let me know, I'd appreciate it. I'm always nervous about that. Um, so, hello, hello, hello. It is Tuesday. So, Tuesday means we get together and we have some paper crafty fun, which I love. And if you're watching this video, I'm assuming you love paper crafty fun too. So, let's see. Um, have you guys noticed that maybe my graphics on Facebook? Good morning, Mom. Thank you so much for being here and for letting me know. Perfect. Um, that my graphics on Facebook may give you a little bit of a hint about what we're going to be working with, or a theme, or something like that. So, today we're going to be talking about the Everyday Sky Suite, which, let's see. Well, I just showed you the card we're going to be making, but the Everyday Skies Suite is all about sunrises, sunsets, and all different types of skies. So I pulled out the paper, which it's gorgeous paper, of course. You get 48 sheets and it's 6x6, and it is all, I guess it's this way. It is all like, this is sunsets, I'm assuming, and the sky, gorgeous, which is kind of funny because on my phone I have lots and lots of pictures of sunrises and sunsets when we're traveling and or driving in the car. When we're on a good road trip, I've got lots of pictures of the sun coming up and going down. So gorgeous. Now, the B side of the paper is just as fun because, of course, it's kind of Stampin' Up. It's hard to pick your favorites of paper because they make all their paper is just amazing. So, and then again, with Stampin' Up coordination, they list all the colors that are coordinate with this pack or with this suite, and there's 23 colors. So you could really go in any direction that you want. So very, very fun. B side. Is that really B side? Yep. That's like shooting stars. There we go. All right. So we are going to be using the stamp set too. So the stamp set has these fun, they are arched. That's a good word. We're going to be talking about arches. And so that's kind of unique, right? Usually stamps come straight. You can kind of curve some of the stamps that we work with, but these come with that arch. So that's super fun. My guess is that I am drawn to arches because I grew up like a mile from one of the missions in California. And so I like arches. Plus, my house has arches too, now that I think about that. Our walkways are arched. Okay. So we are going to be using the dies also, which have, how many dies are in here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dies. Holy moly. Really? Yep. I counted right. 10 dies. So look at all these different arches you can use. You can layer them. You can, online the other day, I saw another demonstrator and she used them to make like a big, circle rectangle, right? Because she only cut half and then did the other half. I'll have to play with it and maybe I'll post. But so that, the sky's the limit when you play with these like staple images, right? Okay, so here are some other cards. These are not cards we're going to be making today, but I played around yesterday. So look at all those arches in the sky. And then the stamp set has these birds, which look very much like swallows because I know swallows. And then some more swallows. But here I just use, right, the paper. Like the paper does the work for you. And I just pop that up a little bit to give it some dimension. Okay, so let's make a card, right? Right. Okay, we're going to start with a petal pink card base because I thought it just went with this, the color of these clouds. That's why we're doing it. It's a traditional card base. We just fold it in half. And we're going to get our bone folder. We're going to get my fingers to work this morning. And we're going to fold this down like so. So I was thinking about the mission and having my elementary school right across the street from the mission and all the arches, which then made me think about the projects we used to do about the mission. Like other kids would get bused to the mission for their field trip. We walked to the mission for our field trip. So that was fun, I guess. I don't know. Did we miss out on something? I don't know. Okay, so I have a strip of paper, basic white. I have petal pink, and we're just going to stamp hello on there. Easy peasy, hopefully. All right. And I have this, it's just scrap paper. I'm going to cut this down a little bit. So there's that. We are also going to take this guy right here. This is it's 3 4. Oops. And we're going to put this behind the hello. I feel like I'm making this card backwards. I usually die cut stuff first. All right. We're just, for the hello, I just trimmed it at an angle and then I cut it flat because I don't know why, because, okay. And then this guy, I don't want it quite this long. So we're just going to trim it like so. And then I'm going to do kind of like the pennant cut, where if you cut it up cut it in the middle and then get your diagonal lines going, it's technically supposed to make it an even cut. Is it going to? I don't know, because my hands are shaking. And I'm trying not to snip my fingers also. There we go. And then we're going to do this side like so. These scissors are super sharp, and I'm really afraid of snipping my fingers on camera. That would be bad. All right. So we are going to take some seal, and we're going to attach the hello to there. And then we're going to put it off to the side because we do need to do some die cutting. All right. There we go. Off to the side. Let's not lose it. Okay, so we are going to die cut this with the biggest arch. And we're going to decide because we're going to stamp some airplanes on here. I like this set too because there's airplanes, which, I mean, we know people in the aviation field, so that works good for us. But also, there's more than just birds up in the sky, right? Okay, let's get our layers. There we go. So I was in my brain, I was going down this rabbit hole of the mission, thinking about the mission, and fourth grade is when we made missions. And like when our son was in fourth grade, they had kits to make the mission. And then, but when we had to do it, we had to do it from scratch. So I think we did it from shoe boxes or cardboard, which makes me think that's probably where my love of paper crafting came from. I don't know, maybe. And it made me think about who was my fourth grade teacher. And for the life of me, I can't remember who it was. I know it was two ladies because I was in a fourth, fifth combo class, but I cannot remember her name. I can remember. Do you guys remember your fourth grade teacher's name? I can remember my third grade teacher and my fifth grade teacher, but not my fourth grade teacher. Right? What does that say? I don't know. All right. So we use the biggest arch to cut out our sky, which is going to be the front of our card. And we are going to stamp on. No, yes, we are going to stamp on it. Sorry. We're going to take Night of Navy and we're going to stamp some airplanes on it. The airplanes are two little guys like so. So let's get our airplanes inked up. And I think there is a right or a wrong way, maybe, for the airplanes. I'm not 100% sure, but. And we're going to put this guy in this cloud, like so. And then the little airplane is going to go a little bit higher, like that. Okay, let's see. And I'm going to clean these guys off, the airplanes, because we're going to use them on the inside. So I'm just taking my chamois and wiping them off. Like so. Let's see. There we go. Because I'm going to stamp those on. Oh, good morning, Margaret. Thank you for watching. Okay, so that, that hello that we stamped at the beginning is going to go up there. But first, let's just attach this guy to the card base. Like so. Good morning, Yolanda. I'm so happy you're here. All right, so we are going to add this big arch to the front of our card base. I am going to use dimensionals on this guy because I want it popped up just a little bit. Probably 3. But before I attach it, we're going to put down some twine. Let's see. So this guy's going to go right about there. It almost looks like it could be a snow globe too, kind of, a little bit. You know, like when you shake the snow globe and it's all glittery. Okay, we're going to add some seal so that we can add some twine. Now, I just put a strip that I know is going to be covered up by the greeting, and I take some twine. This is just some random twine. and I wrap it around my fingers a couple times. I wanted it to be a little fluffy, like a cloud. And we're going to attach it like so. And then it's going to kind of do whatever it wants to do. Oh, it didn't get all curly. So then we can take this guy off. Let's see, Yolanda said the dies are beautiful. It's like inside of a snow. Yes. Oh, inside of a snowball. I always think that when I'm flying and when you're going like in and out of the clouds, if that's what snow is like. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure snow is very heavy. Okay, we're going to put this guy down like so. And then I used this bling that was earth tones, shimmer gems. So I used that on here. Let's see, what color is your banner? This is peach pie, I believe. It is. It's peach pie. The card base is petal pink. Like I said at the beginning of the video, this paper coordinates with 23 different colors, which is, you could go so many different directions with that, right? It's one of the great things about Stampin' Up! And the coordination that it has. But back to the bling. So for my sample card, I did these earth tone guys. And then I realized that the suite comes with these guys, which are they're two-tone, what are they called? Two-tone sparkle gems, which are like exactly the same design. They're just a different color as the ones that I picked out. Who knew? So let's use the ones that came with the suite. And we're just going to put these guys kind of randomly. I don't have my little gummy part of the pick tool. So, but I think I do want these guys in the sky, not in the cloud. Let's see, Lola says, when you first saw the DSP, you thought it was weird, but it's growing on you. That happens, right? You see some really like cool projects and you're like, all right, I get it. Oops, one stuck to my finger. Let's see. We'll save that one for later. Okay, so this is the outside of our card. When I looked at this card, or when I made this card yesterday, I thought maybe I should do some like scoring just on the card base to give it a little more texture on the card base, but obviously I didn't, but that was my thought, maybe. Okay, so for the inside, I want to use one of those arched stamps. And so for the sample, I did it all in petal pink, but I think I'm going to do this You Are Simply Fantastic in Night of Navy. For some reason, I've been doing a lot of blue tones, and I'm going to test this first because I want to make sure that it's all inked up good. I stamped on a piece of designer series paper yesterday, and it was not good. So let's see. Wow. Yolanda said, yes, it's beautiful. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you just kind of have to decide where you want that arch to go. Like that. And we're pressing and stamping and pulling straight up. Oh, pretty. All right. And then I'm going to take the petal pink and do the airplanes. I don't know if I finished my thought about I've been doing a lot of pink and blue together. Oops. Let's do a little one. But I love this giant arch because you could do your inside and then you could even write a little message if you want. Let's make sure my plane's not upside down. Where do I want this to go? I don't know. And do you want another one? Yeah, sure. Right there. All right. Now, let's close these up so we don't have a mistake, like dropping your cardstock in your ink pad or something. Please tell me you've never done that, right? All right. So this suite, once I saw the arches, I knew I was going to get it. No brainer. You know, we gravitate towards certain things, and I don't know. I just love them. But this suite, if you order the suite, you get a celebration item. So why not? And also, let me show you the ribbon that comes with it. I was going to say I haven't used this ribbon yet, but I did use this ribbon on some Valentine projects I did for the craft fair. And it's super soft and bendy, which I love. Some ribbon, if it's too stiff, I don't really ever use it. But I don't know. We'll see what I come up with for the ribbon. Oh, Yolanda, you've made some oops, right? Well, you just have to figure it out then. If I drop it on the ink pad, then the whole thing is probably going to get inked up somewhere to cover up my mistake. And nobody would ever know, right? Okay. So Everyday Skies Suite, you can find it online. So it's not in any catalog, but I have just had lots of fun playing with it. And here's some different sample card where I use the smaller one. So far I've used the big arch and the little arch. And oh no, I used a third arch too. There you go. There's this one too. Oh, didn't do the inside of that one. Did I do the inside of this one? Oh, okay. I also wanted to talk about Friday. I have a kit craft together at 10 a.m. And if you're in town and want to have some paper crafting fun with kits, then come on by. Would love to have you. You have to RSVP. I need to make sure that I have a seat available, which I do right this second. And we would love to see you. It's always fun. We chat, we talk, we craft. Is there anything better than that? I don't think so. Thank you guys very much. Let's see. Lola said that you've had an ink fall off the Stamparatus. Ooh, I just found 2 stamps on the floor. They're like, I need to wash them because they've lost their sticky. So I think if you wash them, then they'll get their sticky back. But yeah. Okay. Little tips and tricks, right? Oh, thank you, Yolanda. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you're inspired to, I don't know, maybe make a pink and blue card. Or if you like the set or the suite, let me know. I'd appreciate it. All right. Thank you guys so much for being here on Tuesday for Paper Crafting Fun. I will see you guys all later. Bye, guys.